What's good with y'all? Y'all having a good morning? Hopefully you are. Man, I'm taking time out of my day to possibly eat cold breakfast because, I just seen a post, and I keep seeing these posts. But since I'm such a cool motherfucker, I'm gonna risk getting cold breakfast. My breakfast getting cold for y'all. Because I see a lot of ignorance going on. And I really wouldn't touch on this subject because I don't care about interracial dating. I'm not against that. I'm not against date whoever you want. I don't give a fuck if they green, right? But I have to touch on it because I see what's going on here. I feel like black women and black men need each other, regardless if they are together or not. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be together, but you damn sure need each other because the world is pretty much against you. I didn't say everybody is against you. The world, like in general. And it's a fact. And people know this who are keeping it real. But it's just a bunch of ignorance. Instead of a woman saying, now if you want to go date somebody else, that's fine. Do that. But my issue is you're saying it because you are saying that that's going to be better. That's going to treat you better. That woman's going to treat you better. And it's not true. It's not true. If you just like, you know what, I'm going to try something different, that's one thing. But when you saying it out of, I'm just going to do this because they're better, and it's a lie. It's a lie, man. It's a lie. And the biggest problem is instead of y'all looking at who y'all date, like what type of woman or man you date, and instead of you looking at yourself, which is part of who you date, you just go off of race and ignorance. Because you think race defines who a person is. And that's far from the truth, man. When I say I'm a black king, it's not because I'm black. It's because I want to be a fucking king. I want to work towards being a king. My color has nothing to do with that, in my opinion. In most people's opinion, they feel like, well, I'm this color, so I'm a king. Nah, that's not how I feel. Right? I even see some say don't have babies by black men, and it's just sad, man, because there's a guy out here like me who would do everything for their kid and got the power and the position to do it, but yet, I'm put in that bunch too. And then there's a lot of black men who are great fathers, but that's neither here or there, man. It's like you don't get credit for when you do good, and then when you do bad, you get judged the most. You know what I'm saying? If this is true, then that means, and I seen another one that said, it said other races make dating look easy. It's just a bunch of bullshit, man. It's not about the race, it's about y'all. It's about being a bad bitch and all this other shit. That's what's making dating hard. You're making dating hard. And if you think that other races of people are just moonwalking and they're dating, man, come on, man. You can't be serious. See, I don't really believe that people who say this shit really believe what they saying. They're just saying it because, oh, you said that white women are better, so now I'm going to say white men are better. It's just dumb. It's dumb. It's like, come on, man. Grow the fuck up. Pick a right mate, regardless of what they look like, and move the fuck on in life. Because half the shit y'all be saying, you don't even believe. Ain't no way you believe that other races just moonwalking dating. Like, okay, then if that's the case, then that means every white woman is happy. Right? Every white woman with a white man is happy, right? By y'all logic. And every white man that's with a wait a minute, let me say this the other way. Hold on. Every white woman with a white man is happy. By y'all logic, right? And every white woman with what a white man is happy. Basically, you get the and if you are a black man and you date a white woman, by default, You know what I mean? You're going to be happy as fuck, dog. There's nothing going to happen, dog. I promise you. They'll never cheat. They'll never lie. They'll never have an attitude like some of the black women you claim got at. None of that. That's not going to happen, dog. Come on. Hey, there's many. You know what? There should be not one white man on red pill channels because by default, you know, if they date a white woman, they're happy, right? That's what y'all saying. That's what y'all think of y'all small minds. It's really sickening, man, because instead of people saying, let me do better, let me choose better, you know, they want to put it on race and skin color and all that. No other race does this shit. Well, maybe sometimes, but not as much. You're not going to hear no white dude say, you know what, I'm just going to date black women because white women are bad. You're not going to hear that shit. He might do it, but he's not going to be saying it. That's the issue that I had. It's the hatred issue towards each other. It's not about if you do it or not. It's the hatred, separation issue amongst the people. That is not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing. You know what I mean? These women know they like bad black men. And I've said this shit before. When it comes to all races of women who like black men, you're only like, well, I ain't gonna say only, because a lot of women seem to like me, and I don't carry no thug portraying image, but for the most part, you're only like as a black man if you are this thug, drug dealer type of image energy, right? So instead of black women choosing the right black dude, they just completely, nah, I don't want that. Let me go over here. They know what the fuck they're doing, and a lot of them are doing it because they see that the so-called good, well, a lot of them are doing it because they see that a lot of what you would call black men who are worth it, a lot of them don't deal with them because of the bad bitch image. So they're like, well, let me try it, or let me get them back. Or some dumbass shit, man. How about try to be kings and queens again? How about that? Go look at your history. Realize who the fuck we was. Because that's the golden ticket right there. Once you realize who we was, it's over with. You'll never want to be no bad bitch again. You'll never want to be this teenage nigga shit again. Never again. Because you'll know, like, wait a minute. We used to do what? We used to, rule this and that? Oh, hell no. I got to get back to that. That's in me? You mean to tell me that that type of shit is in me? Yeah, it's in you. It's in you, man. But, you know, the hatred is what I don't like. It's not, again, I'm going to say it again. It's not the fact that a person might want to try something different. It's the hatred towards each other that is the problem. Because if you're dating, let's say I date a black woman, right? Because I did, like, almost all my, until like 18, for sure. Like, damn near all of them, right? Now, let's just say I say, you know what? I'm going to date somebody else, and it's because of black women. Not because I just want to, maybe I want to try something different for them. Nah, I'm doing it because I'm mad at them. I hate them. That's a problem, man. And you're going to be in for a big surprise. And that surprise is, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the same shit. Because people do the same shit. People do the same shit. I even see white women saying this shit. Maybe I should try a white guy. The problem is, the reason why y'all like black men is fucked up. That's the problem. That's the problem. You like black men for the wrong reasons, therefore you go after the wrong ones. Plain and simple. But guess what? The other races of men aren't held to that standard. They don't have to act like drug dealers, and they don't have to act like thugs, and they don't have to have Louis Vuitton on and this and that. And they still get love, and that's fucked up if you ask me. We're held to a different standard, and that's what it boils down to. You gotta have the body, all this shit, and still might not be enough. You know what I mean? You're still not good enough. At the end of the day, when it comes to these females, they don't want to admit that they like the wrong guy, man. Their imprint is fucked up. And they need to go to the Most High God to get it fixed. God, why do I like low barrel men instead of kings and queens and kings? Yeah, kings. Why can't I like the right guy? Help me like the right guy. Help me lust after the right guy. They don't want to do that though. You know what I'm saying? And guess what's going to happen when they go over and they date, interracial date? If they don't change, here's the thing: if you interracial date, or you know you want to date a different race, and you still pick the same type of women or men, you're done. It's the same shit. Now, if you switch it up completely, then yeah, you might have a chance. But y'all not gonna do that, because if it was about switching up, a person would never say, you know what, I'm going to date. A person wouldn't say, like, take for instance, say I had a black girlfriend and didn't work out. I'm not going to say, you know what, I'm going to date a different race, man. No, I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, I'm going to try to date a better woman. See, y'all going to fuck up, date the same type of people, and get the same results. Because by y'all logic, that means every other race of people, you know, they're just happy and nothing never happens in their life. And when they date, it's just perfect. That's foolish. That's foolish. I know many, many, many white females that I'm friends with or associates with that ain't happy with men. And they not black. Same thing vice versa. Also know men, black men who date other races of women and they getting cheated on and shitted on and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. The reason why I have a problem with it is not because if someone says, you know, I'm trying something different, fine, that's cool. I don't have a problem with that. But when people say that, when people do it because they hate the other person, that's a problem. That's a serious problem, man. A lot of people are doing that shit. A lot of people are doing this shit. People think the race makes the difference, and it doesn't. And you're going to find out the hard way. But I really believe that they don't believe that. I really believe this is why I'm making a video. This is why I'm making a video, y'all. I really believe that people don't believe that if they date outside or they go different, it's going to be different. I think they're doing it out of hate towards each other. And that's why I have a problem with it. That'd be like me. So if my wife is not black, trust and believe it's not because I hate black women, or I'm mad at them, or I'm bitter at them. But a lot of y'all, that's why y'all doing that shit, man. That shit ain't cool, man. You know, you're doing it to try to piss off the other guys is what you're doing, or the other girls. That's exactly what y'all doing. You do not see white men doing this shit. I don't. If they did it, they're not going to say it. Say a white man's not happy with a white woman and he want to date black women. He's not going to broadcast it like, yeah, I'm just going to try. And he probably not going to just try the black woman just because she's black. Like, he just want to probably try something different. Or maybe it just happened that way. But my issue is the hate towards each other, right? And my issue is the fact that you don't want to look inside yourself and realize that you need to become a better woman or man, and you need to pick a better woman or man. But we already know what time it is when it comes to black men. And actually black women too. Because the other races of women could do the same shit that black women do, but somehow black women are the only ones with the attitudes and shit. Get the fuck out of here, dog. I'm gonna laugh at y'all motherfuckers when y'all find out that all of them got attitudes and shit. It don't matter what color they are, right? I'm gonna sit back and laugh because it's funny. It's funny to me. But black men are held to a different standard because of what? Guess what? If you're not, I'm gonna put it to you like this, and I'm done talking about this shit, man. Because I don't even give a fuck. Like, people are just dumb. Let them be dumb. I don't give a fuck, right? Do what you do. But you're gonna fail if your mindset is you thinking that a different race is going to make shit better. That's not the issue, and that's why I'm making a video. The issue is who you pick. It don't matter what color they are. Pick whatever color. But if you're gonna pick the same shit, you're gonna get the same results. And as black men, you're held to a different standard. You have to be this thug image. You have to be this fucking drug dealer image, or her panties don't get wet, or you're weak. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here, man. These women been doing this dumbass shit. And guess what? When they go over there, 9 times out of 10, when they choose different races of men, they don't even require them to do that. They don't require them to be thugs and all this other shit. You know what I mean? Or wear Louis Vuitton and all that. They only do that with you. And if you don't do it, you're not good enough. But somehow they're good enough. That's kind of fucked up. Like I said, they're held to a different standard. And the men are guilty of it too. Because they claim that it's only black women with the attitudes, and they're the only ones that are doing all this hypergamy. You're stupid if you believe that shit, man. I'm here to wake y'all up. I'm not here to tell you don't interracial date. That's you. I might. Who knows? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she's green. I done said this shit already. She can be fucking purple. I don't care. If she's right, I'm good, right? And I mean that shit. The bitch could be purple. I don't care, right? But I'm trying to help y'all not have anger towards each other, right? And realize the real problem, right? And I'm also trying to make y'all understand that it's not going to matter what the fuck was that. That must have been a deer in somebody's yard, because there was like 20, 30 crows. Had to be. But I'm trying to make y'all understand, man, it's not going to matter. And even with women sometimes, when they refuse to date anybody else but black men or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just dumb. Y'all playing yourselves, man. You like what you like, I get it, but if you say I'm going to date a different race instead of I'm going to date a different type of man, regardless of the race, you're going to pick the same type of guy, because you did not exclude the type of guy that you like. You just said different race, and you're going to pick the same guy, because you're not saying the main objective of you trying to switch up and do better it ain't about a different guy. It's about the color of the guy, so that's why your ass gonna fall right on your head. And the same thing with y'all men. The same thing with y'all men. I'm gonna try a white girl because they're better. Okay, believe what you want. Yeah, the right one might be better than the last black chick you had or whatever, if she's the right one. Because if the black chick was the wrong one, that's common sense. But if you still dating after the same ones, and a lot of them that like you are the same. This is what blockhead dudes don't get. A lot of women who like black men are basically this other races of women who like black men. They're basically the same as black women. They're about as close as you're going to get. Matter of fact, all their friends are probably black, but you think you're getting something different, though. And again, it's about the hate. It's not about who you date. It's about the hate. It's about you looking at black men or black women in a different light and saying that that's them, that's the problem, more than who you pick, which is a part of the problem of you. Because your choice in your mate is a part of a problem to do with you. But they gonna keep holding us to that same standard. They don't want you unless you got this thug energy image. Somehow, I don't know. Nah, it's true. It's true. Even though a lot of women do like me, but still the same rules apply. And you can see it, you can feel it. Like, if you're not this thug, drug dealer type image, then as a black dude, you're really not desired. You got a few that are smart and don't be on that bullshit, but for the most part, I've never seen a white dude required to be a thug, drug dealer image to be liked by some woman. But then again, maybe, because if you really think about it, those women like the bad boys too, though. It might be a little different of an image. It could be more of a country boy, redneck image or some shit. But yeah, now that I think about it, they face the same shit. It's the same shit, man. It don't matter. Y'all act like, every white man is happy and never got hurt, and every white woman just so happy and never got hurt that they inside their race. Come on, man. It's stupidity. Or Chinese or Mexican or whatever. That's dumb. And I need y'all to understand this shit. I need people to understand that it's who you're choosing. Not necessarily what color they are. Now, if you like a certain type of black dude and that's all you like, then that's all you're going to get. But then again, what's going to change if you go date another race? Unless you change that type of guy. Which you're not, because if you was, you would probably consider, let me just try a good good black dude for real quick to see what happens. But you don't do that, do you? Because you're not going to change the type of guy you like. You just think in your mind, or girl, you just think in your mind if you go over there, it's going to be different. But it's going to be the same shit because it's the same type of guys or girls that you're dealing with. It don't matter. If she's a white bad bitch, it don't matter. She's doing the same shit black women are doing. Same shit. No, they're not. Okay, big dummy. Go ahead. Go ahead. Knock your socks off. Come back to this video and holler at me when you go over there and do that bullshit. Go ahead. I already know what's going to happen. Shit's sickening, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Just thought I'd say that because I'm tired of seeing it. I see it often. And it's always about, it's always pointed towards the black man mainly. But it definitely be pointed towards the black woman too. Let's not cap about it. Let's not cap about it. You do sometimes see some posts that say, I'm done with white women, but it's rare, man. Let's keep it real. I don't understand why people be trying to act like this shit don't be, but it be. Let's be real about it. You see it way more when it comes to the black man and the black woman, and it's ridiculous, really. It really is. You got some people saying if you date a black man, you're going to be a single mother. Well, I can tell you right now, if a woman date me, I don't give a fuck if she black, green, whatever. I promise I'll try my hardest to never make that woman a single mother. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. More of the story is, motherfuckers need to stop judging people off of what they look like. Not just with their skin color, but in general. Because you got a lot of, she's fine, she's white. You got a lot of that shit going on. Or he's fine, I gotta have you. I know he's a bad boy, but I'll change you. You got a lot of that shit going on. But I could probably go right now, today, in a matter of a few hours and find 20 white dudes that'll tell you black dudes, you're full of shit. If you think that white women don't do them wrong, you're full of shit. Then I can go get 20 white women that'll tell you, black women, you're dumb, you're full of shit. Matter of fact, most white women who end up with a black guy probably got done wrong by a white dude at first. And then she decided to try it. So how the fuck that happened then? If it's so much different and so much better and they never do nothing wrong, it's only black people. Mind you, this is black people saying this shit. It's really not the other races saying it because they looking at y'all like, you stupid as fuck. Man, my wife just cheated on me last night. What the fuck you talking about? And my wife ain't black, nigga. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. For two reasons. Because for one, the main reason is this. I feel like black women and men need to stick together. I didn't say they have to date each other, but you gotta stick together because, you're all you really got. That's the honest truth. Of course, you got friends of different races and you got family of different races and shit. Yeah, I get it. But at the end of the day, you need to fucking stick together. You don't have to date each other, but you should be sticking together. All this hating, I despise black women. They're all the same and act like other races ain't doing the same shit. That's some bullshit, man. That's some fake ass shit. And then y'all women acting like it's not the bad boys that you like. You want to just blame it all on black men. I feel very disrespected. Bitch, when did I do you wrong? When did I leave you a single mother? There's just no good black men that exist. They all this and man, fuck you, man. Just admit it, you like bad dudes, man. End of story. Who gives a fuck? We been knew this. So don't get mad either if you see me with a different race of woman too. Because instead of you actually saying, you know what, maybe there is one of my race. Let me try a good one. You didn't want to do that, right? You want to keep trying the bad ones, or you want to go somewhere and date some other race of guy, whatever, which is fine, right? But don't get mad when you see the good ones somehow, you know, happy with a different race of woman. Don't get mad. Because you made it all about race anyway. I hope the shit that I said in this video does not get misunderstood, because the point I'm trying to make is very important. And the point that I'm trying to make is all people need to stick together for real. That's no doubt. But black women and men have to stick together. And they don't have to date each other, but they gotta stick together, man. You can't be hating each other, man. Nobody else is doing this shit. That not to this extent. I do not see Chinese people and shit saying I'm not dating my race because my race of women or men is shit. That's the key. The because part. Now I can see you say I don't date my race of women or men because I'm not attracted to them. That's different. But to act like like if you date another race that it's gonna be better, that's an issue. And you're stupid if you believe that. That's all I'm saying. You can believe whatever the fuck you want. I'm not here to tell you to believe differently. I'm just here to spread some light on it. And if you want to be dumb and believe that shit, then you go right ahead. You go right ahead. And even if you, maybe you're a white woman and you're dating bad white men, and you thinking, man, if I date a black guy, it'll be different. Well, you go ahead and believe that dumbass shit. Because the problem is not the fucking white dude, it's the white men you like. It's the type of men you like. So go ahead, be dumb, and you're gonna strike the fuck out again. That's my whole point, people. It don't matter if you Chinese, black, or whatever. When you start thinking that if I date a different race, then it's gonna be better, instead of looking at who the fuck you dating, what type of person they are, then you're done, bro. Ain't shit you could do about it. You might as well just keep dating whoever the fuck you been dating, because ain't nothing gonna change. Ain't shit gonna change around that motherfucker, man. I'm out of here.